What is up, bros and broettes? It's InkSlasher44, and today we're talking about the ARX-160 Damnation. Now, this is an elite variant of the ARX, and it is very good, actually. When I first saw this variant, I didn't think it would be very good, but then once I got in using it, it's actually pretty freaking good, and we're going to talk about why, and we're going to talk about what the best ARX-160 variant is by the end of this video. But first, let's go ahead and start looking at the changed stats on the ARX-160 Damnation. So, the damage is down 1, accuracy is up 2, fire rate is down 1, range is up 1, and handling is down 1. So the stats that seem to make this gun very bad are the damage and fire rate, but what kind of makes up for it is that extended range and accuracy, and we're going to talk about why right here. So the normal damage for the ARX-160 goes like this. So 35 damage up close, 32 at mid-range, and 20 at long range, which means that this goes from a 3 to 5 bullet kill, which is pretty standard for any assault rifle. However, the difference with the Damnation is that long range, it goes from 20 damage to 19 damage, which means at long range, it's actually a 6 bullet kill, so a 3 to 6 bullet kill for the Damnation, which is kind of bad. That 6 bullet kill really makes a huge difference. However, what makes up for it is the extreme range that the Damnation has. So that long range I was just talking about drops off at 2,300 inches. The next furthest range on any other gun belongs to the HBRA-3 at 1,700, so that's 600 inches further than the next best assault rifle as far as range goes. So that's a really, really huge range, which means you're probably never going to be in that 6 bullet kill range. So it kind of counteracts each other, except in those extreme long distances. So that's very important to note. Now on top of that, the fire rate is decreased from 610 RPM to 580 RPM. So it's really not a huge decrease, which isn't bad. So what you really have to note, though, is if you're ever using a burst fire weapon, it's not really the fire rate that makes a huge difference, it's actually a burst delay. And fortunately, the Damnation has no burst delay. The only difference in fire rate is that 30 between the base fire rate. Now, on top of that, the hip spread is increased 10%, and the view kick is decreased 20%. Now, this is huge because this gun is incredibly accurate, and that is what makes the Damnation so damn good. The amount of accuracy it has, it's a laser beam is what it is. And now on top of that, the attachments you're probably going to want to use with this gun, I use foregrip and red dot sight. You really don't need a foregrip. I would actually not use a foregrip. I would use a quick draw, and I would use red dot sight just because you really want to be on target, and I don't really like the iron sights on this gun very much. So that is what I think of this gun. It is pretty good. The best variant, however, is either the hole puncher or the steel bite. They are both incredibly good, and if you have either of those, that is what you're going to want to use. But we're going to talk about steel bite in another video on a Friday, because on Fridays we talk about elite variants. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. You guys have been so generous with hitting those like buttons. It's super greatly appreciated because that's what makes this channel grow. So thank you guys so much for hitting that like button, and until next time, guys, peace out.